shimmy, shimmy, devilettes. Shimmy, 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 devilettes. Shimmy, 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 devilettes. Shimmy, 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 devilettes.
The Develettes are a all-girl 60s synchronized go-go dance troupe. We are all-American, completely G-rated, super high energy, fun go-go group of girls. You think tiki culture, you think beach, you think beach movie, you think like Annette and Frankie twisting in the sand, having like beach party a go-go. I think the energy is definitely the same. Everybody's a little loosey-goosey from a little bit of rum. We have great music, and what you want to do is you want to get up and dance. So it's a great way to like really be a part of Tiki Oasis and really be able to be here and share the gift of go-go with all of the audience members, and we really feed off of their energy, and they are always so excited to see the Develettes and watch us dance or dance with us.
They pair so well because I think they have similar terroirs. It's all about rum making. A lot of the cigars that are coming from the Dominican Republic, they're coming from Cuba. Also, rum is made from sugarcane, so grown from the terroir. So when you're smoking a Maduro, or even if you're smoking like a Corona-style cigar, you're going to get these really nice nuances of some smoky tones, and then on the finish, when you have a little sip of the rum in between, you get a really nice, like almost sweet texture to it, where you can taste not only the terroir of the sugarcane, the style of the sugarcane, but also the barrel flavor as well that we age in.
Growing up in Hawaii and then here in Southern California, this was really the architecture of my childhood. I remember it's what kept me busy when my parents were in adult restaurants and bars, just being able to I studied those tikis and I roamed those gardens around those restaurants. Well, there were really several key moments in the popularity of tiki. I think with Mark Twain in the 1860s when he went out to the Sandwich Islands, to Hawaii for the first time, and then he had a blockbuster tour when he came back, speaking around the country about it, and people started to get fascinated with it. And then in the 30s and the 20s and 30s with Jack London doing the similar thing, and then you had the GIs obviously coming back, and a lot of people in middle-class America that had never traveled and never had the opportunity to travel had seen some of these places, and they fell in love with them. They were so different, and it was just fascinating to see. And then Hawaii statehood in '59 was probably the last big thing that sparked that.
Well, my intention with this discussion and conversation today was to express to the general public the techniques that we have adopted and utilized in order to create these cocktails or recreate these cocktails. The chef's flame is the way in which he prepares his food. The bartender uses ice. The ice is the bartender's flame. So, and with respect to frozen drinks, it's not just plug and play. It's not merely putting your ingredients in a blender and pushing a button. It's quite complicated and way more intricate. To me, tiki means escape. It's about escapism through the cocktails, of course, in my realm. So however you can relay that motif, so long as you give your guests and your clientele that sense of escapism from the doldrums of their everyday life, then you've accomplished tiki. And again, my focus is the cocktails. So long as I can do that, it doesn't really matter where it is, so long as you have that sense of escapism.
because Tiki Oasis is, of course, a party, great music, great fashion, great drinks, but it's also the whole culture that people need to learn about. And what we did here was telling about Exotica music, which is the soundtrack of our lives of Tiki Oasis, the ideas of what was behind it, what it morphed to, what it turned into. And this one was about Ima Sumac, one of the great singers of the world, and her influence on Exotica, but her influence on rock and roll from Bjork, the B-52s, to Yoko Ono, experimental stuff.
Era mambo, mambo, mambo. Era mambo, mambo, mambo.
I had met Elvez, Robert Lopez, and quite a few other performers who always said, you should sing Ima Sumac. And so finally, Robert was coming this year to Tiki Oasis, and so he just decided to set it up. He found the band, had them learn the music. They would send me a little just iPhone recording, and then I would just sing and practice it that way. And then we showed up 2 days ago, and we just put it together, and then we just did it.
The thing about the symposiums, and they go all through the weekend, is teaching about rum, or hula, or surfboards, or Hawaiian print, or the 50th state, Hawaii. And it's like entertaining and knowledge mixed together makes Tiki Oasis.